Brilliance Audio presents Rebel Born by Amy A. Bartol, performed by Kate Reinders. I'm not gonna watch the opening ceremonies of the Secondborn Trials. Everyone needs to shut up about it, too, especially the diamond-faded announcers with their fancy clothes and celebrity gossip. I glance at the three-dimensional visual screens dappling the walls as I make my way from the shower closet to my locker. They installed these holographic monitors just for this tragic event, so none of us Secondborns will miss just how insignificant our lives are to them. It makes me want to puke. I feel a scowl wrinkling my nose when I look at the images of the bubble-headed news anchor standing beside her counterpart with the high-pitched voice and glittering lashes. Neither of them would last a day as a sword Secondborn soldier, not even for a minute. Water drips from my hair. I slump down on a steel bench. My muscles ache from dragging metal boxes of ammo cartridges after the supply chain vehicles broke down today. I still have titanium shavings under my fingernails. Annoyed by the prissy chatter, I toss my wet towel at one of the nearby life-sized holographic projections, hitting it just right so that the light skews and cuts everything in half. The reporters now resemble severed bodies. The image's shrill voices prattle on, though, about Roselle St. Sismode, about her ascension to heir after the death of her firstborn brother, Gabriel. "Ah, Gillard," Hazel gripes from her locker, several units down. She slams it shut with a bang. "I was watching that." "Nothing to see but a bunch of Secondborn competitors at the Silver Halo," I mutter. "They'll be dead in a few days, and if we're lucky, we'll still be alive." Hazel ignores my lack of enthusiasm. "They're about to start the exhibition. Roselle St. Sismode and some firstborn dope from Stars are going to duel on a platform in the arena. She's gonna crush him. She's got the new Salloway dual blade X17. "She's gonna be the sword one day," I snarl. "You'd think they'd play it safe with her." "But Roselle's already a sword anyway. She was one of us. Badass." Hazel flexes, showing me her rippling muscles. She moves to the visual screen's projection port and snatches my towel away. The hologram becomes whole again. "She doesn't need anyone's protection from anything." "You never met her mom." The coverage pans to the crowd in the sky arena above the Fate of Virtues. For a few minutes, I can't help but aggressively scan it for Hawthorne. I haven't heard from him since he left our base. We were best friends when he was Secondborn. I'd thought he'd find a way to contact me, tell me he's okay, ask me how I am. I was wrong. I've heard nothing from him. He ghosted me the minute his brother, Flint, died. He's firstborn now. Traitor. He's probably at the trials tonight, even though he used to hate it. Once upon a time, he'd be anywhere Roselle was. He lost his damn mind for her at one point, thought he was in love with her. But then he ghosted her, too. I saw her around after he left. Like me, she took it hard. Now she's firstborn, too. I wonder if she'll forgive Hawthorne. I won't. I would never have lost touch with him if our situations had been reversed. I hope he's still in love with Roselle, and that he has to watch while she marries that Salloway creep, who the announcers say she's engaged to. Because karma. Suck on it, Hawthorne. My stomach aches. Hurriedly, I dress for sleep. I just want to go to bed and not have to think about any of these people ever again. I slam my locker shut and pass a horde of orange-uniformed locker room attendants. They move down the aisles, opening lockers and pulling out armor, tossing it into hovering collection receptacles. I grab an attendant by the arm, startling him. "Hey," I growl at the young, stone-faded Secondborn. "Where are you taking our armor?" "You're getting new requisitions. Burton Weapons Manufacturing's upgrading them." My eyebrow quirks. "Yeah?" "Yeah. This is our last air barracks of the night. We were supposed to be done with our tree by this afternoon, but we fell behind." "When do we get the new stuff?" "In the morning, first thing." I smile and let go of his arm. My armor was starting to smell like dead rodents. I could use a new liner at the very least. I exit the locker room. The catwalk leading to my capsule is practically barren. Everyone's either in their capsules watching the opening ceremonies or in the airship's rec room watching it together. I don't go to the rec room anymore. It reminds me too much of Edgerton and Hammond.